everybody, welcome back to my channel. Adult friendships, adulting and friendships. I've been holding off on this topic for a long while because it's always something that ends up tormenting me in my life thus far, right? But I feel like I'm in a place where I've gotten a lot of healing in this area, developed in this area, have more healthy relationships in this area, so we're getting into it. So I have 6 tips on how to deal with adult friendships, how to maneuver, how to navigate them, to develop healthy ones, how to get rid of toxic ones, it's the whole shebang, right? So step 1, tip number 1, typically in the beginning of our adulting lives, right? We just graduated college per se, and we have our new jobs, we move to different states, we move to different areas, we do different things. Some of us don't even have a job. We're all in different areas of our life, right? So that should be taken in consideration, how people view friendships during this certain phase of their life, right? Some people could be really valuing their friendships and communicating with them and upkeeping weekly, monthly, and checking in with friends, right? Those people who value friendships and prioritize them for that season of their life. But other people could be really focusing on their career, finding a place to live, paying rent, paying bills. They don't have time to really foster that social part of themselves, and that's okay too. So we need to acknowledge the fact that we are all in different areas of our life, and we shouldn't ridicule or resent people when they may not be prioritizing us in that sense if they actually just aren't doing it in general. It's one thing to have wishy-washy friends, but if we're in different seasons of our life, we have to acknowledge that within our friendship. Tip number 2, we need to acknowledge that other people in the beginning of their adulting periods right now, or adults in general, but a lot of us are really seeing everyone's childhood trauma come out. And what I mean by that is once we're thrown in this new segment of our lives when we have more adult responsibilities, more stressors, just new experiences, things we haven't experienced before, right? That can activate new childhood traumas or just traumas in general that we have never dealt with. Hence us projecting on our friends in ways we've never seen before. That'll probably have us taken aback a little bit, right? Dial it back. What we need is the self-awareness of our traumas in those moments. So I know we have those friendships sometimes where they're projecting, but they lack the self-awareness to be able to correct themselves or heal through that. And that's when we're stuck in those toxic friendships where it's just a lot of projection, a lot of arguments, lots of issues that keep coming up but no fixing it, So we really need to be aware that everyone is going through new experiences which may, trigger traumas and feelings that we've never experienced before. But it's not an excuse. Acknowledge it, but also those friends need to, get an awareness and acknowledge that and not make it like a personality trait. Some people are like, oh, I'm a bitch. I'm just a mean person. I'm just mean. I'm just mean. No, you're not. No one's just mean. You know what I'm saying? So acknowledge that people could be just dealing with these kind of issues, deep-rooted issues for the first time. Tip number 3 is more of a statement. So it's that not everyone's your friend, and I keep bringing up the fact that we're in new experiences now, right? People are in new seasons of their life. We're meeting new people, right? We're meeting new adult friendships rather than the ones we've grown up with or went through school with. So you never know people's true intentions until you really get to know them. So trust your gut, trust your intuition, trust how people feel when you first meet them, because not everyone's your friend. You could have that bestie, like, oh my God, they love you so much. I love you. But then they end up acting all weird. You know what I'm saying? There can be weird, different situations. So really acknowledge that some people could be your friends, some people be your acquaintances, but call you best friends. Levels of friendship. That was my catchphrase of graduating college around that time. I used to always talk about levels of friendship because I really had to learn that. Because in college, little backstory y'all didn't ask for, I really came in with the mentality that I'm a ride or die for everybody, which I don't do that. You're my friend. And if we just met and I love you, it was like ride or die. It was loyal, and I started realizing, wait, there's levels of friendships. You can have acquaintances, friends, and your ride or dies. Coming to know that I only have a few ride or dies, right? That took time to develop. You really feel them out, you know what I'm saying? But I've had friends, lunch friends, ha ha, he, we party together, ha ha ha, we love each other, but I can't trust you with my secrets. my feelings. You know what I'm saying? It's like surface layer friends. And there's acquaintances, the acquaintance aspect where it's like, you get dinner, you get lunches, woo, but you don't talk about anything deep. They don't know you that well, but they like just want to have a body to be with. Not even a rude way. It's like, oh, you know, that person who's always down for drinks or whatever. Call them. But they know they don't really want anything more than that. So know there's like levels to friendships and not everyone's your friend. Because no. Number 4. It's okay to let go of people who don't belong. There's always this thing where some people try to like really maintain friendships and friend groups just for the sake of having a group and just having people and having bodies to be hanging out with, you know? They rather be, you know, in a crowd of bad company. And some people are simply just not good for you. And like I've been blessed to have majority of my friendships be really supportive and loving. And I've seen that TikTok trend where people will record their friends, like their toxic friends, and just post like what they've been saying. Couldn't deal with that, because there's one friend with this other girl talking about her friend like, you shouldn't wear that to the party. And she was like, no, wait, let me try to do it. She's like, you shouldn't wear that to the party. And she's like, why not? And she's like, honestly, trying to be your friend here, but no one likes you. And like, no, I'm just trying to do this for your well-being. And she's like, what do you mean? And she's like, no, like, no one actually likes you, but like, just listen to me. I'm looking out for your well-being, even though you look terrible. Like just like demeaning conversations and stuff like that. And like, I was really blessed to never have friends like that. I've had some trash friends, but taking into consideration who do you want to be, and surround yourself with people who are just like that. Because you hang out with people who are mean, rude, just not nice and kind people, then that's kind of an energy drainer. That's not good for you. So don't hold on too long, because what's the point of holding on to someone who's just not meant to be there? You're drained. They're treating you like shit. Why are you friends with them? They don't care about you. Do you have those friends who constantly leave you at like clubs for men? Or friends who don't check on you? Why are you friends with them? But they'll call you to rant about their man all day, but they don't check on you. Child, anyways. Tip number 6. Have friendships that reciprocate energy. You check on them, they check on you, but it doesn't have to be that structured. It's like, you can tell it's a cyclical, just natural, authentic friendship where there's ongoing support on both ends. It's a cycle. It's not supposed to be you checking in, you making all the plans, you doing this, but they just sit back and like wait for you to do all that. No. Reciprocate energy in all aspects of your life, of course, but that especially too. Don't be going all out for friends who don't go all out for you. Tip number 6. Don't take anything they do personally, even if it's directed at you. Just know it's because people are acting upon what's within them, not because of who you are, okay? Say if you have friends who hurt you, invalidate your feelings, just do terrible things to you in general, that's because that's what's within them, and that's all they can give, right? And you're just chilling, you're minding your business. And of course, it hurts a lot for friends to hurt us, right? But that's not because of anything you've done or your worth or who you are. You didn't make them do that terrible thing. If what they did was because of you and like who you are, they wouldn't have hurt you at all, because you don't hurt people. You're a good person. You know what I'm saying? Do not take things personally, in the sense of that it's okay to be hurt. It's okay to be sad when friends hurt us. It's really sad and unfortunate when friends can hurt you, right? It's a very real thing, and we can grieve over friendships. Friendship losses are a real thing, but we need to really try to hone in on the fact that whatever they do is because of them and not because of you. Please try not to take things personally. It's okay to think, like we all do. Like hell, I take things personally all the time. Like, why'd they do that? But it's more of a humbling affirmation at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a humbling thing rather than I have to maintain this so I'll never get hurt again. That's not good. We're always gonna get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So this is the kind of thing where it's like, it's a helpful reminder if we get in that state of like, why did they do this to me? Why did they hurt me? Oh my God. It's a good reminder like, hey, they did what they did because of them, not because of you. Those are my 6 tips. In this age of becoming that we're all in, it's important to have good energy and good people around you who care about you, want to uplift you, want to see you soar and rise, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. We don't need people to bring us down to their stupid level, their nonsensical level, bro. We need to be, no, we're getting rid of all that energy. We don't need none of that going into 2023. Please, I beg. So yeah, hopefully this motivates you to block that person, because one thing about me, y'all, I am quick to block. So hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.